Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the horror-thon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
Experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Dark masks, gather round our TV set. Put on your masks. Watch. All witches, all skeletons, all jack-o'-lanterns.
The third commercial is still on, please. Check out the third channel. Third channel is still running. Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's one more time. You've got to please stop it. Stop it now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now this film gets so much more stick than it deserves, but I personally love the film. And tonight we'll be looking at a couple of things that you may not have known about John Carpenter's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. John's original intentions were to turn Halloween into an anthology franchise, so with every film there would be a new story, a new frightening story of terrible things that could happen on Halloween. Okay, so have you ever listened to the Silver Shamrock theme song and think to yourself, this sounds awfully fucking familiar? Well, chances are you've actually heard it before, as the theme song for the film is just a sped up version of The London Bridge is Falling Down. Now listen closely and you'll know exactly what I mean.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
A lot of fans got mad about not having Michael Myers appear in the film, but technically he did, twice. Not only was there a cameo on the TV set in the bar with Dr. Daniel and Ellie Grimbridge, but the man who portrayed Michael Myers in the second film was also cast in this film too, in the physical form I might add. Dick Warlock had actually played one of the android men. If you remember the scene where Daniel ran into what seems to be a homeless man and discusses Conal Cochran, well, good old Dick was one of those androids who took him out. Now I'm not gonna lie, it took me a good while to figure out that Dick Warlock was actually one of the androids. One thing I love to see in movies is where a film actually uses the same crew. It works great for small budget films, and the budget for most Hollywood films nowadays can be anything from $65 to $100 million. And even with that type of money, the film can still suck. But one thing that Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 Season of the Witch have in common is the crew is very much so the same. As Jane Room, the costume designer for Halloween 2 and 3 put it, Deborah Hill was a very loyal woman, so when it came to the third film she said, hey, he wants to do another one. From time to time, you hear about these terrible stories of Hollywood stars who fall ill during the shoot of a film, and it just happens that Tom Atkins suffered from pneumonia throughout the filming of this movie. I've personally dealt with pneumonia in my family, and it definitely can be something that's quite serious, so all I can say is props to Tom for being able to continue on filming with pneumonia.
Tonight's just for fun, a way of saying thank you to all our good customers.
Mr. Cochran.
It's not rare for a woman to refuse to bear it all in a horror movie, and Stacey Kelkin was definitely one of those women. Now personally, I don't think it really matters whether or not these types of scenes make it into horror films. I mean, yes, there is a lot of sex in horror films, but it's perfectly fine for a horror film to be strictly horror, and it's even quite respectable to not want to show it all in front of thousands of people. Now, that was the case for Stacey Kelkin, as she did not want her nipples to be shown in the film, and it just made Tommy Lee Wallace's job a little bit harder to make sure to not film the nipples, but he managed to do it, so all is good. One thing that I've always been quite confused about is the fact that we never got to see Ellie Grimbridge getting turned, and I'm quite confused about what the process of turning humans into droids is, but I can imagine it's probably not the prettiest sight, so maybe it was a good thing we didn't see it. But as we all know, Ellie was captured, and after Dan had saved her, she was turned into a droid. Now, we never got to see that, and that has always left me wondering what the process involves, and for those who are like me and want to know exactly when it happened, we wouldn't even be able to ask the director because he doesn't know at what point in the film she was turned either, so it's probably up to us to come up with a conclusion in our own heads.
Where is she? Right in there. Your friend Miss Gutman. You killed her. No, Miss Gutman was the victim of a misfire. The others, what you really need to see is a demonstration of this. We'll cut it right up.
Now, a lot of people seem to hate on the fact that Rob Zombie always seems like Star's own wife in his films, like Halloween 2007, The Devil's Rejects, and House of 1000 Corpses, but they're not the only films to do this. In fact, Tommy Lee Wallace's wife at the time, Nancy Kyes, played Tom Atkins' ex-wife Annie, and she actually starred in the original Halloween film, by the way. But not only that, Tom Atkins' real wife at the time also played a role in the film. Perhaps one of the most brutal kills throughout the whole film, in my opinion of course, was Marge Gutman's death. And that was crazy, man. Death by mask. Okay, I know that it seems that this video is over, but I do have a couple more things that I want to share with you. And this is going to be a new segment I'm going to do at the end of all of these types of videos, and that's going to be a trivia. So here, I hope you enjoy. At around 55 minutes in, the voice of the operator that Charles keeps getting when he tries to call out of Santa Mira is Jamie Lee Curtis. The gas station seen in the film can also be seen in John Carpenter's The Fog. I don't know why I said it like that. The Fog. That was weird. The Fog. Never mind. At around 28 minutes in, when Chalice fills in the register at the motel office, he scans in the list of names for evidence of Ellie's father's stay. All of the other names on the list are names of the crew. The original writer of the story was Nigel Neal, but he sued the producers to take his name off the movie after seeing how violent it was. A milk factory was used for the setting of Silver Shamrock Factory. The small town of Santa Mira was also the setting for 1956's The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, I hope you enjoyed this little video I put together. I'm not sure what day you're watching this, but I'm pretty sure today, the day you're watching this video, the Halloween trailer, Halloween 2018, the second trailer will be coming out. You're probably not going to see a video just yet from me on that one. I might wait a little bit and talk about it in a couple of days, but I don't want to just talk about it straight away because there's going to be so many videos on it, so I'm gonna let it sit for a while, and I'll come up with a conclusion of what I think in a couple of days, and I'll let you guys know. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do. Yeah, I hope you have a good. What day is it? It's Wednesday, so I hope you have a good day, everybody. Have a nice night, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. See ya. Whew, man, I'm so warm. Jeez. Oh shit, the mic is still on. Whew, I'm sorry. It's very warm in my room. I hate these. I don't know how to do endings for videos. I really don't. I think I need to make an outro or something because I feel like it's just so awkward with the microphone still on. Okay, what is it? Okay, it's 10:36 on Tuesday night, and you'll probably see this video tomorrow. I'll upload it tomorrow sometime. I hope you enjoyed it though. Alright, thank you. Okay. And that's a wrap. Very nice, very nice, very nice.